Right here, I'm poking a little bit. So right here, I'm kind of poking him a little bit with heavy fireballs. Take his health down a little bit, inch by inch, just so when I do get the hit, now my combo is gonna kill with level 2 on deck. And this is death. Once again, low forward, very punishable with me using crouch strong. I don't even need to use level 2. I could use level 1 here because I did crouch strong as my starter. So yeah, this is the match versus Vism. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Vism. I'm gonna say Vism from the Middle East area. So actually, here's the thing. A lot of people are actually hyping him up, like the birds, because obviously they know him. Punk was even hyping up. Some people were in talks that he might win this whole thing right here, so that's why I was like, it was my next round opponent. It was like, oh, that's actually kind of interesting. Everyone's gassing him up. I guess it might be a good fight, right? And obviously he's using Luke, so I'm not doing the mirror, bro. Let me pick Rashid on this. One of the ways you see me get the hits right here, I'm gonna keep going back and forth, by the way, when it comes to reviewing this, right? One of the hits you see me, a common way I get a hit on people when I'm trying to like pressure them with roundhouse, you see me do like roundhouse, and then I'll do like mixer in between. Stolen by Gotchikin, by the way. And if they try to poke back, I get a lot of hits that way, counter hits, and I'll get the conversion off of it when I'm pressing in the corner. Yeah, regarding like my set strategy against Luke as Rashid, I try to play somewhat close as, well, it depends on the Luke as well. Some drive rushes, some same mean kicks, some roundhouses, but you want to space your roundhouse correctly to the point where you're not going to get punished for it by staying light kick. Accidental ego spike, bro. And I might lose the round because of it. The Luke Rashid matchup came a long way to me. First, I used to think Luke won it, like, for sure. But now it seems more of a 5-5 matchup to me. The jump in is the hardest part, of course, but as long as you space yourself out correctly, where you're out of spacing, where the jump heavy punch isn't right on top of you, but a little bit farther away, or even closer, so it goes past you. So you want to place yourself at like roundhouse range, so you don't get jumped in on as easily. And also that range provides you to get perfect parry into drive rush against Luke's fireballs, as Rashid. Like so. Damn, right on cue. So, putting yourself in that range, also mix up with overheads. That range also allows Luke to jump over you, make it, like I said, making it easier to anti-air with heavy mixer. So definitely range you want to play as if you are playing as Rashid. But again, it also depends on the Luke and how they're playing it. What kind of fireballs are they throwing? Is it heavy, light, or medium? +1 overhead. Yep, you can't press right there. And you're dead. But yeah, playing around that range of roundhouse allows you to make it so your roundhouse button is safe, because Luke can't punish it from max range. The jump in is in your favor. You're able to anti-air him. And also perfect parry drive rush to fireballs. The game plan is showing accordingly, bro. Like 3 things I just mentioned just happened in the first 10 seconds of this round. But I got clipped by low forward drive rush, and you know, as any other character, you gotta hold that.
Yeah, it was great. That was so smart. He's super aware, man. Yeah, because it's really important. Because if you did
able to find my way out though with low forward drive rush myself. Didn't get the 3-hit light confirm. This is something I gotta get better at though. Okay. While I'm reviewing y'all, like I said, this is not just gonna be the things I did well. This is things I need to do better in. When the Luke player does not have level 3, remember that you have to do DI when you see them do charge heavy knuckle, bro. That easily would have got him. That's just a free DI. Obviously, it's gonna be it takes a lot of mental stack because you don't always want to like shift your focus on, oh, how much super meter does this Luke player have? But like, especially if it's the first round, bro. If it's the first round, they're not gonna have level 3 more likely than not. So that's why I feel like I need to get better at differentiating how much meter they have and then going for DI as the punish or perfect parry as the punish. And right there, I should have gone for DI. Once again, low forward drive rush starts this round. And I'm pointing that out because when he got it on block initially, he likes to keep the string tight with, I'm just dead. But he likes to keep the string tight by doing low forward drive rush jab, which is a true string, right? You can't EX mixer in between that. If you know your opponent's willing to do that, just go for drive reversal, bro. Don't even deal with the pressure and just drive reversal. So I eventually told myself, I remember not telling myself that yet, but like after the third game is when I told myself to do that. +1. I tried to press because I thought he was trying to grab me.
Then the suppressor will count as a punish counter there.
Oh, what a check, yo.
Good check, good check. What? That was YOLO!
That was accidental, that was accidental, that was accidental. No, that wasn't nutty. That wasn't me trying to be nutty. That was me trying to do EX Sky High. I tried to do jump EX Sky High. I missed my jump. I did the whole motion too early.
That was hella YOLO.
I'm not a nut, bro. I promise you. I'm not a nutty player.
I need to know all that.
I mean, maybe he's basing it
And again, like I said, like, you know he has a lot of drive beater in stock. So he's going to do some butt into drive rush jab, make the string tight. In this case, I would have burned myself out if I was willing to drive reversal, but that's just something to keep in mind what he's willing to do. So when I do have the meter to do so, I'm gonna go for drive reversal. So it's just another tell. I just guessed wrong on offense. Drive rush stands strong into heavy cycling, bro. Amazing pressure. It combos on counter hit, all combos together on counter hit. And it's really hard to check, so it can counter hit.
But still, dual Kevin's walking him back to this corner. Back throw.
Low forward driver jab.
Control of the screen. Perfect parry.
Okay. What we spending? Okay, go for the setup.
Oh,
nice check by him.
Check with the crouch strong.
Do we spend it? Yes, we do. We need to build some drive gauge back.
That's okay for me to get like checked there though. Like,
getting kind of winded. Speaking of,
just because you're wrong in your approach, you have to realize, like, you have to keep in mind, like, what were they looking at when you did whatever approach you did, right? So that was like after a throw tech that he was willing to look for a drive rush. So that's just a tell for me and what I know he's gonna be looking for after throw tech. Stuff like that you always have to keep in mind when trying to adapt to your opponent, because that also means like, oh, he's gonna be looking for drive rush here, but maybe not here instead. So in other cases, you'll actually see me get like a drive rush throw because I know he's not looking for it. And when people go for like parry to check a drive rush, that's like they weren't really looking to check the drive rush. It was like a last resort kind of thing, where they're trying to play footsies. And they kind of got spooked by the drive rush, so they went for parry instead. You'll see it once the time comes. There's good perfect parry by him.
Perfect parry in the corner. You already called it out, man. Gets the perfect parry side switch this time.
Yeah, that's really good. Wow,
that was a crazy trade. I actually didn't know that happened.
The fatal shot?
The OD sandblast.
Oh my god.
Right there. Exactly what I'm talking about. So he's not looking for a drive rush here. He's not looking for a drive rush here. What he's thinking is like he just sees it last second, and then he knows he just sees green, and then that's he defaulted the parry right there. So that's why I went for the grab. Right? That wasn't after a throw tech. That was me setting up the drive rush in a different scenario.
Oh my god, dual Kevin.
I could have killed, but it's chip out sequence anyways. Stay mean kick, bro. Stay mean kick from Luke actually decides a lot. Same thing for me, bro. I'm not looking for drive rush, so my like last resort to check it was parry, and he knows it too, so that's why he was willing to throw me.
I see people, I react to drive rush, so I try to hit a button and I get good.
Yeah, it's really tough in that way. Okay, nice. Again, there it
Once
is.
again.
Another one, button this time.
So really pay attention to when your opponent's really trying to check your drive rush or not.
I was about to say, you ain't gonna go for the level 2.
Now we have to spend it. We have to spend it.
This is good for me though. He's gonna spend all 3 of his meters. I still got level 2 in deck. You want to take those kind of risk, like drive rushing, in certain scenarios earlier in the set. Helps you adapt for later in the set.
Both medium kicks straight right there. Whirlwind shots.
Perfect parry.
Nice. Standing medium kick. Vism trying to play safe because he doesn't have meter to spend.
Yeah, I was about to say he's gonna start fishing a little bit.
Nice
what a check! Gets it with the crouch jab.
I know. Okay, level 2.
All right, now with the mix.
Oh wow!
Oh, he just gave me the hit.
Damage, but he's gonna get another follow-up after that. Doesn't use OD because he would have burned himself out.
Oh wow!
Or probably time meaty.
Wake up. Yo, he's gonna spin it all. He got super kick. He can actually.
Oh, I know this doesn't kill.
Level 1.
Yeah, I don't go for the super. Yeah, I don't want to go for the super there.
He can afford it though. He can,
but you on burnout, you can get stunned.
He can afford it though.
Yeah, I don't believe in your immediates. So the thing, my mindset behind not going for this super right here is that if I go for this super, I know you're gonna be alive. And like I do get a meaty afterwards, yes. But what if I go for meaty and you perfect parry into back throw me? And then you can guarantee stun me. I could just lose off that. I'd rather take the chance of me saving my super in case things go south. I do have a super on deck for you to try to DI and stun me. So it isn't just a checkmate scenario. Optimally, I shouldn't have burnt myself out anyways. But because I did, I feel like I gotta save my super there. If it's not gonna kill.
And you don't want to put yourself in a check situation anyway.
Yep. But now we're 2-2.
Yo, fight back, dual Kevin. More
Once again, bro.
throws, don't mix 'em up.
And it's not even just like so me throwing this fireball also gives me an idea that I might throw another fireball. So him perfect parrying the first fireball gave me the idea to drive rush. Because he might be expecting a fireball too. Try to perfect parry it, and instead it's a drive rush, and I grab him for trying to perfect parry it. A lot of ways you could set up a drive rush button or drive rush though. You could be creative with it, yo. A lot of things you could do. EX fireball off the throw is my go-to as well, as you can see here. And I get free offense if they do happen to block it. But he was able to guess right. Yeah, it wasn't in range to a real conversion. I only get another stay mean kick. Guessed right. This round's getting pretty close, yo. Yeah, I just want to do this to burn him out. I was gonna go for one mix-up and then try to burn him out from that. Actual punish against the heavy fireball. So the reason why I know he's gonna go, so this is an actual specific perfect parry punish on the heavy fireball, because normally you could perfect parry into drive rush, punish Luke's medium and light fireball, but not the heavy one. He recovers in time. But what you could do is perfect parry into heavy kick. And the reason why I knew he was going to do a heavy fireball is because he did it the first time. The first fireball he throws here is a heavy one. So that's why I walked slightly closer, then did the perfect parry heavy kick into conversion. So like I said, every move your opponent makes, you just got to be quick when it comes to the adaptation and everything. Okay, he ended up guessing right on defense.
First time it was crouch short, this time it was crouch medium. He knows that he's looking for the shimmies on the throw, so he called him out.
Yeah, that is a classic Street Fighter 5 strategy right there. Okay, Vism has 3 bars. He's gonna have to spend it for sure this round.
Okay, I wanted to see how I got hit there. But I wanted to bring up again, like something I feel I should get better at. When he gets this jump over, he does a light string into light fireball. This is also punishable if I perfect parry in time. I'm never ready for it, but this is something I gotta practice myself. But very doable, as people have done it against me pretty consistently. It's usually like light button into light fireball, and very punishable if you're ready for it. Jump EX sky high. I want the immediate pressure. I think he might jump back. Even if he doesn't, I get pressure. Punish drive reversal, dead. Be Vism, is that how you say it? Whatever it is, GG's to the man. It was a good set, actually. I mean, people were hyping him up, and I mean, he lived up to the hype. He was showing some real skills, so GG's to that man. So this is going to be my match against Uriel Valorio. It's grand final set. Me coming from winner's side. I pull out the Luke here. I do feel comfortable as Rashid versus Ken, but I feel like I just put so much work into Luke versus Ken. So I'm more comfortable in this matchup as well. Putting yourself at that, it depends a lot on what the Luke's going to do, right? Euro's a little bit more rushdown heavy, so I'm able to place a lot more stand mini kicks. Wait for his fireball sometimes, as he likes to throw the occasional fireball here and there. For the perfect parry drive rush. Or fight with my own fireballs as well. But I'm getting clipped by some low forward drive rush, bro. Free DP, yep. Whenever it's a light or medium Jinrai, free DP. Like I was just talking about against the Vism match, bro. The light string into light fireball, very punishable. something I need to practice myself for. As you can see, other top players have done it pretty well against me.
It was a placebo effect. Yeah, man. I'm just throwing that out there right now.
There it is, the perfect parry in the drive rush punish.
Yeah, it feels different.
This I'm waiting for a while, bro. So I want to let me talk about this. So my pressure right here is like doing crouch strong into jab, right? My pressure is basically over there. Like I could mix it up with like heavy knuckle maybe, or like a fireball here or there. But I just wanted to end it there and wait for the low forward drive rush because I know it's coming. Whatever button into drive rush, so I can go for this free drive reversal. Dash up, I become +4. So my crouch strong becomes the meaty, and then the crouch jab becomes the frame chap. But if he just blocked it entirely, okay, it's no longer my turn. Oh, but now I'm in the corner.
I felt it regardless. It was a heavy button. I like that. The -2 roundhouse Jin Rai. That's why he's trying to keep it safe.
Before drive rush back right at you. I'm willing to do a lot more of these heavy knuckles. These charge heavy knuckles, good stuff to him for perfect pairing. But these charge up heavy knuckles are much more safer when you have level 3 in stock. That's when I'm usually willing to do it more. That's heavy Jin Rai, so I can't DP it. Someone burnout.
I'm dehydrated. I need some water. I need electrolytes. It's looking tough.
0 on block because I'm burnout. Yup, actual punish. That was light Jin Rai, which is actually -7, right? So this is how it works right here. This is actually kind of like tech when it comes to dealing with Ken and burnout. So Jin Rai in general, like they like to abuse Jin Rai and then go for the kick follow-up or the overhead follow-up, right? As long as you delay your button, if they go for the kick follow-up, you're likely not to get hit at all, and it's just a true string. But if they go for the overhead, you punish counter them because it's a longer startup to the overhead. So that's why I like to do delay button a lot. This, I actually just seen he did light Jin Rai, so that's why I was willing to go for the punish. Because it ends up being, instead of -11, it's now -7, which is still punishable. So yeah, delay button is very useful against Jin Rai, even in burnout. You're less likely to get hit. They could delay their timings on their Jin Rai or like not go for the follow-up at all and then space themselves out to poke you again. But very likely you're not going to get hit. The amount of times I went for it, I rarely get hit for it.
Between these guys, it's just made the best player win. They both got the tools to make it happen. With throw, man, that is so dangerous. You would think people are just going to play possum and sit there and duck, right?
Perfect parry, first fireball, they throw a second fireball, free jump in. It's still a guess if they're going to throw a second fireball, but if they do happen to throw a second fireball, you know it's a free punish. That's useful against any character, by the way, even someone like Guile. Got to jump in. Wanted to save some meter and thought it would kill anyways. That's this right here again, bro. This right here, you're not able to see my inputs, but I promise you, I delayed jab right there. And if he went for the overhead, he would have got hit. But because he went for the low Jin Rai kick, I just blocked. So I didn't have to deal with the pressure. The pressure was over right there. Crouch strong against a low forward. Very good whip punishable button. Crouch strong against a lot of Ken's normals. Low forward being one of them.
That's what I was saying. I thought he was going to go for the button because he was real deep on that jump in. OD puts himself in burnout dual Kevin. But that was all part of the plan, man, to force that burnout. That was so good from Uriel. He took the risk.
0 on block again. But sometimes I know the Ken players. Once again, delay button.
You better be careful. Oh, what a check into level 3. That is going to hurt like hell. He's not dead though.
He's in burnout though.
No, but he's burned out. I think I'm gonna call it.
I don't want to spend EX Fireball. I do heavy Fireball first and then EX Fireball. In case he were to wake up CA, I didn't want to lose 2 bars for trying to EX Fireball and then he hits me with CA and then I lose 2 more bars of drive meter from it. So I wanted to be a little bit safer and do heavy Fireball as the meaty. And then EX Fireball. Because the way this works, and I'll explain here. Heavy Fireball, meaty, right? EX Fireball, if he were to jump forward, I have time to anti-air. Due to the Heavy Fireball burnout block stun is a lot more, making time for me to anti-air DP if he were to jump the EX Fireball there.
That's my favorite color. Okay. I don't know what it is, man. It's just the blue and the purple.
It's a nice combination.
Yeah. Well, no, excuse me, that's turquoise, right? I like that. Don't punch no jabs, don't tech. That is a frame trap.
Try to check the drive rush. A little bit late, but the trade's good enough for me. At least we're going back to neutral.
I like that duel, Kevin. You know, obviously he's not landing no big damage, but at least he's.
I thought he was going to throw another fireball again. So again, it is a guess if they're going to throw that second fireball, but if they do happen to throw that second fireball, once again, you know, free punish.
No, we're gonna Tatsu.
Yeah, it's just about the same. Get the double dash for the meaty throw.
Well, I was thinking more about the drive bar, right? Like he spent a lot of that.
Shoot. You would have done it?
I would have done it.
You would have spent it?
Try to whip punish it. Got the fireball punish though, with the perfect parry and the drive rush.
Raw throw, no, looking for it. The delay, the stagger on the walk-in though. That means he sniped out that low forward. That was clean. Chip him out. Like that from earlier. Don't overextend. It's just one hit away. You're good.
Oh, that was Dragon Lash.
Right here, I'm poking it a little bit. So right here, I'm kind of poking him a little bit with heavy fireballs.
That was Dragon Lash.
Take his health down a little bit,
Try to hit him with the Mexican overhead.
inch by inch, just so when I do get the hit, now my combo is gonna kill with level 2 on deck.
Oh!
And this is death. Once again, low forward, very whip punishable with me using crouch strong. I don't even need to use level 2. I could use level 1 here because I did crouch strong as my starter. So crouch strong, amazing whip punishing move against Ken.
Oh, straight raw.
I was feeling myself there. I just had a feeling that drive rush overhead was gonna hit.
Drive rush overhead. Raw.
Jab, jab, walk up, throw as the pressure.
That should be the jab.
Pretty
That
safe
take
pressure.
time. Even if he don't bite, he's still gonna press buttons. Who's gonna press it first?
Stand strong, hit confirms.
Again on the offense. Target combo. Didn't watch the leg go side.
I didn't wait for a low forward that time, but if I did, it would have been more pressure for me.
Looking for something. That jab was a bait.
Yeah, absolutely. He would have hit the brakes earlier. He would have got that whip punish on the jab. Nice.
Straight into level 3.
You want to keep that drive gauge.
Now this is fine for me. I'm on the verge of CA, which means like, I mean, just about any hit was gonna kill him anyways. But now, him even throwing fireballs is a little bit scary for him, because if I react, especially now, if I react to him throwing a fireball with level 3, dead. So now he's gonna be scared to throw a little bit more fireballs.
Danger for Uriel.
He might still do it though. So you want poking out with Stamina kick? Oh.
Oh wow, Tatsu. And I like Dual Kevin just taking his time. He ain't giving him nothing. He's giving him nothing, and he's wasting drive.
Right here. So this is my game plan right here. I see that he's low on drive meter. So what I'm planning on doing is throw some fireballs, maybe bait out some parries to diminish more of his drive meter. So I can do a sequence of like heavy drive rush heavy into heavy knuckle into chip out with the level 3. Once I have him low enough drive meter. So that was my plan right there. But what ended up happening, I remember, is he ended up getting the punish on me.
Is it enough though? He had to cash out. He had to cash out. He maxed out the damage. I like that.
But I guess right. And he's dead by the chip out, like I initially planned. It just went a little bit different.
Redbull Kumite New York City Finals.
GG's to my brother Yorio, mi hermano Yorio. But yeah, that's how we got into LCQ, yo. It was a good run. I really liked how I played the entire day. Played like a pretty sharp. I didn't really drop that many rounds actually on the matches I won. Besides Vism, he took it to the wire against me. But a lot of the other matches I was able to win without really dropping that much rounds. So I was really proud of my performance on this day. What's up YouTube, Dual Kevin here. Real quick, wanted to say thanks for watching the video, and if you want to see more content like this happening live, tune into my Twitch at twitch.tv dual_Kevin. I go live almost every day, so drop a follow on that. And if you want to see more content like this on YouTube, drop a like, drop a sub, leave a comment and let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next video.